Welcome back to the Good Morning Artesia Radio Show. We're having some fun here on a Thursday morning as Carol is here from the Artesia Senior Center. How you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm blessed. How are you?
I am glad it's Thursday because that means tomorrow's Friday.
Yes. I say you're wishing your life away because we should wish it's last Thursday, and then we have a whole nother week of life ahead of us.
That is entirely true. You're absolutely correct. You were mentioning before we went on the air about the Boy Scouts, what they've been doing for you, and you wanted to talk about them.
Yes. If you're not familiar with the Boy Scout Troop 228, you need to get familiar with them.
Okay.
Jeremy Kearns is the scout. And I'm not sure if it's leader, master. I apologize, Jeremy. That is the most well-mannered group of young men I have been around in a long time.
Yep.
And he is teaching them things that he taught me things. I didn't know why the pencil is flat that you use for carpenters.
Why is it flat?
They use it to measure the space between the pickets because the wood swells.
Okay, I did not know that.
And I'm sure there's other things it's for.
Yeah.
But I was like,
I thought it fits better on behind your
the
ear.
That was me. I learned how to do make the proper T-post.
Okay.
I try to stay in the background and just glean all the information I can. But I have some photos. I don't have permission to share them, but they're just awesome. And teaching those kids about square root and about ADA. Compliant.
Right.
I mean, and it goes into detail so that they can explain to you how many feet it takes to turn a wheelchair around.
Wow.
I mean, I was just so impressed.
So how are they? What are they doing at the senior center? They're just
building us raised garden beds.
Okay.
And of course, it was a project a year plus ago. I told you that before. Mm-hmm. But now they're having such trouble getting the wood.
Yep.
So they've had to they designed it, came out, designed it, prepped it, and then they went to buy wood and they couldn't.
Yeah, well, it's so expensive or not available. They might have to go to cement.
Possibly. So what they're doing now is using cedar pickets.
Okay.
And it's going to look sharp.
That's great.
It is very. And so they've got pieces put together, and we've got them put in the garage until they can get the whole box together. But they're building us one that's ADA compliant on one side and one that's not on the other side. And this is going to go hand in hand with our green thumbs.
Good.
So,
which is getting real popular.
It's getting popular. We found a few other things to show them for the next time they meet.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Well, that is great. And I think you're right. Folks, if you have young kids, boys that need to be
if you
taught
want
some
them,
things.
Yes, if you want them educated and well-mannered, well-rounded young men, my goodness.
He
might be like, Carol, we're full. but it's Jeremy Kearns. They meet at the Methodist Church.
Okay. Well, good. No, I've seen them around. They've been in parades, and they've done. They do the flag retiring ceremony, and so they're very active.
And his son was the Eagle Scout that built all those boxes that are around town for you to dispose of your flags, so they can do a proper flag burning ceremony.
Yeah, that's great. I think there's one at the Chamber and
City Hall.
Okay. And I know
there's those two.
And I know there's a box at the library, but I don't think it's one of the ones that he made.
Okay.
But there is one at the library on the east side of the building there. So
I asked him how they do all this, and he said different people donate money to him to do well-worth projects. So I was like, that might be something I might be interested in, donating some money to that group. I mean, I wish people could see them when they're not under the microscope. They're down there, and the younger ones are helping the older ones, but it was so precious when you saw an older one actually teaching a younger one in a loving, caring manner.
Fantastic.
It was awesome.
All right. Good job, Jeremy.
Good job, Jeremy. Keep it up. I'm excited. Open Art Studio, they're painting this morning.
Okay.
And they're working on that. Remember I told you they're painting one that each person is painting a flower on there for us? So they're going to work on that again some this morning. If you're wanting to paint a flower, you need to get down there before it gets full.
Okay.
And then they'll have the open art this afternoon. We have line dancing for beginners at 9:30 today. And then we'll have bridge at 1 o'clock. Of course, then the painting I just mentioned, and our Swedish weaving.
Okay.
We have that Swedish weaving still going on. Lucy Urias is awesome at teaching that. It's just unreal. I don't like Lucy making me pull mine out when I make a mistake, but don't tell her that.
If you're going to do it right.
If I make a mistake, she's like, "Oh, Carol, you got to take that whole row out." Oh, no, I don't. I tell her, it's like an Indian weaving. It's for the spirits to get out.
There you go. There you go.
Another one of our popular activities is Texas Hold'em.
Okay.
Both women and men. Don't think that's just a man thing. It's popular.
Okay.
And the paper mache is going good. Before I forget, right now we're trying to wrap up the fair items. If anybody's needing help with me helping them fill out their forms,
For like the flower show or some of the other activities.
I'll help them with any paperwork that I'm able to help with.
Okay.
We did about 20, 40, 60, about 80 entries
Oh, wow.
yesterday, I think
That's
it was.
great.
So,
That is fantastic.
I mean, some awesome stuff. One of them, I told the lady there was no place to put it in the fair to be judged, so I'd have to just take it home for her.
You win. Here's your blue ribbon.
I'll go buy you a purple, blue, whatever you want.
That's right.
So, back to the paper mache on Friday, the bridge Friday, and our bingo. We've had a lot of really nice donated prizes lately.
Mm-hmm.
So bingo's always on Fridays at 1:30, and then sewing again at 1:30.
Okay. Now, you're still not open on Saturday or Sunday.
We're not open on Saturday or Sunday, and then there's a rumor going around town that you and I need to get squelched. We are open for all activities except dancing and
Right.
karaoke.
Right.
We had thought we were going to get to start the dancing in August. That is not going to happen.
Okay.
With the numbers the way they're changing. And we had anticipated, but we needed to book the bands, before they booked somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had high hopes. We're
Sure.
like the little ant, high hopes.
Yeah, yeah.
So
no dances.
no dancing, but everything else is open, because I had a senior come in yesterday and said somebody from Roswell called him and said that our senior center is closed.
Well, that's because they're from Roswell and they're jealous.
I don't know. I don't want to go there because I like that person from Roswell because they play for us.
Oh, well, never mind. But yeah, the center's open and for all the activities. That's what we talk about here and talk about all the time. It's just you're not open on Saturday and Sunday.
Not open on Saturday or Sunday.
And no dances. So.
Right.
Okay.
42 on Monday, 1
Okay.
o'clock.
It's a Domino's game, right?
It's a Domino's game. They're telling me about a game called 84, but nobody's taught me how to play it yet. I know how to bid 84 when you're playing
As you
42.
play two 42 games at the same time is 84, right?
Well, when you play 42, you bid 42, 84, 126.
Okay.
So that's what I thought they were talking about. They said, no, it's a whole separate game.
Oh, wow.
And then there's a lady going to come teach me how to play hand and foot.
Okay.
I was like, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Wanted to put a plug in for our J&J Home Care. They'll be out on Tuesday the 27th at 10 o'clock. Again, it's a free mini physical, and they'll track it, give you a little calendar to track it, so you can take to your physician.
Yeah.
To say, hey, look, we've been looking at this for 2 months now. This is what I've got.
Right.
So it's pretty awesome.
It doesn't replace what your doctor is going to do, but it will help your doctor see just what's been going on
when
between
things
visits.
changed,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's free.
Yeah.
Again, bridge at 1 o'clock on Tuesday. And then our stained glass, had the opportunity to visit them Tuesday night because the scout troop was there also. They had an awesome group in there. They were working on some beautiful projects.
Okay.
Felipe Garcia does that.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Pretty neat stuff.
We were talking about somebody carrying their project home, and they accidentally dropped it.
Well, they can start over now.
The positive thing is they made it once, they can make it
That's what I was saying. Well, it's pieces of glass put together. You can
Now you have more pieces,
More
to
pieces.
put back together.
Now it was a dog. Now it's a bird.
There you go. But that is a talented group of people in there.
Good.
All the artists down there, whatever artwork they're doing, it's awesome. Domino's Train has grown so much that we had to have 2 tables now.
Oh, wow.
That was awesome. It was so neat to see. The seniors just kind of worked it out amongst themselves who went to another table, and we've always had enough just for one table. So
Okay.
there's more room.
More room
If
now.
anybody wants to come down, come play Domino's Train on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. And they also play it on Mondays at 1 o'clock.
Okay. And that gets us back around to...
Gets us back around
to next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
So the Senior Center is open Monday through Friday for all activities.
Except dancing.
Except dancing.
And karaoke.
Karaoke. And you do have limited transportation services are back once again.
Yes, we have the limited transportation to and from the center, to and from the mill site, and to and from a medical appointment.
Okay. So not the shopping
So
or anything
we
else
don't-
just yet. So not enough people to get it done, right?
No, well, and it's just too much activity and exposure and bringing it all in a one place that we're trying to keep it everybody healthy and
That's right.
keeping the center open.
That's right. That's what we want to do. Okay. I'm ready for my brain to be challenged.
Okay, this one's an easy one.
Okay. Well, for most people, not for me.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay.
And I didn't mark these like I normally do, so I'm like, I may have told you this one. If I do, just kind of think for a second, make me feel good. How's that sound?
Okay.
If a fish lived on land, where would they live?
If a fish lived on land, where would they live? In a fish tank?
Finland.
Finland. That's terrible.
Hey, y'all tell him that was a good one.
That is the next. If a fish lived on land, Finland. I should have known that. That would have been, that's pretty good. Well, Carol, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in, and I look forward to seeing, so when we go to the fair next week to see all the different exhibits.
You're going to see from Swedish weaving. Well, no, I didn't see anybody do Swedish weaving, but they actually do tatting. One lady even made lace.
Oh, wow.
So
look for all those.
look for all that. Go enjoy that fair.
And we're going to be at the fair next week.
Sweet.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll be doing this show from out at the fairgrounds. So if you are wanting to...
I think 2 years ago I met you at the fair and we did our show from the cell ring.
That's right. That's
The show ring.
That's where we'll be. So, all right, Carol, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you. This is KSVP.